Hello there, everyone. TheAndrata here, and welcome back to episode 16 of our FTB OceanBlock Let's Play series, where today we have a new base that we're going to talk about. So let's get started. All right, so you may be wondering why, we're out here exploring in the ocean, and it's because we're not exploring the ocean. We're starting this episode out in our boat because we have a reveal to do, and that reveal is our base. So I spent the past couple hours, not terribly too long, to be honest with you, 2 hours or so to get our base up and running with our factory blocks and our oil rig. And shabam, there we go. There is the start of our oil rig for our base, and we have a lot to talk about with it. So we use the factory blocks, okay? As I said I would. So we have the factory columns. Most everywhere that we have the factory columns going down, they were actually able to connect to our island, except for this one spot where it's just kind of free floating. And I'm not building columns all the way down to, ground level. So that one's kind of just going to float there. But what we have is platforms. So we have these 11 by 11 internal platforms, and then it's 13 by 13 with the hazard blocks around it. And then we have these 5 by 5, 3 by 3 internal with bridges connecting them. Let's hop off of here and go check it out. So the first things that we're going to talk about is this guy here. I went and set up another igneous extruder as I jump into the lava. Unintended. So I set up another igneous extruder to be set to do stone. And underneath of here is a magma block, and that's how you get it to do stone. So you have magma, lava, water, and it does stone. And if you put a integral component in here, I found out that it gives you 2 as an output. And I think you can get that up to 5 as an output if you were to get the highest tier integral component, at least according to the book. That's what it said. You can have it output 5 at a time, but 2 was fine. And I've just been using this to, this is where the stone has come from, because if we look at the factory blocks and we look at the recipe, it is any kind of stone and iron. Let me tell you, I have decimated my iron reserves. We have 156 iron in here. And if you remember, like last episode, there was like 3,000. We do still have some iron in our inventory. If we look at our iron, there's my leftover blocks, by the way. We have like 411 iron in here, and I think we still have some iron over here that I haven't put away. Yes. So we have, we have some iron left over, but decimated our extra supplies. Also, as you can see from the thingy here, we have feral flare lanterns. Recipe for those is super simple. Feral flare. It's literally one piece of glowstone, some glass, and some gold. So I went ahead and made quite a couple of those. We had glowstone. We have it being processed here with our netherrack and everything. So our biggest bottleneck on all of this is our lava. But we're gonna have to figure out lava production soon and try and get this sped up somehow. Our bottleneck is that we're generating a bucket of lava every 7 seconds, but it's not fast enough. So maybe if we go to the nether, we can, set up a pump. We have pumps available to us, right? Yeah, we could set up a immersive engineering fluid pump even and let that run into a tank. Like, we have lots of options. I also went ahead and upgraded our cobble gen to a tier 5 here. It was super simple to do. So we had it at tier 2. Tier 3 was just a tempered glass jar with high temperature, 2x compressed stone, and 4 cast iron. You remember I have that igneous extruder doing the stone, so getting the compressed stone was easy. And then getting it to tier 4 was a bucket of molten rose gold and then 2 slime blocks. And the rose gold we had because we had to make the silk touch pickaxe. So we did that. So we have the we had rose gold left over from that. And then it's just the slime blocks. Sorry, I forgot what I was doing. Slime blocks, which is just 9 pieces of slime, is going to make you a slime block. And then you put that inside of the jar with sub-zero temperature. Remember, we have blue ice from that wandering trader. Bam, tier 4. And then tier 5 was just induction smelting with hardened glass and cobalt. And if we remember, we've made hardened glass before. It is just induction smelting quartz dust, red sand, and obsidian. So super simple to get to. And then I went ahead and tick accelerated it because I wanted to make sure that we had enough back stuff. And lastly, I upgraded this to a gold tier so I could set this to round robin. Because what was happening is I think it was set by default to nearest first. And so all of our cobble was going to the nearest one first, which is this guy here. And we weren't getting any sand or gravel being produced at all. So we do now have both of those, and we have, these things have finally backstuffed again, because they weren't. And so as I've been recording, these things have been doing their thing and backstuffing and doing great. Yeah. Oh, we also have enough to make a little bit of a netherite too, netherite scrap. I really need to solve the lava problem though. We have some glowstone, but we don't have a whole lot, like 13 glowstone left. Like I need the lava problem to be solved. We have this automated, and we have the lava automated. We just need the lava to be faster. And I don't know if the solution is just set up more of these, so that we can just have like a whole 10 of these things running nonstop, or do we go with like something like the magma crucible, which we'll probably try out. I'm gonna bookmark it. We can unbookmark glowstone dust. The magma crucible can make lava if you provide it with cobble, just like, everything else. And this can be upgraded, so maybe it can be faster than 5 seconds. I don't know. We'd have to try it out. And then we have, this is the jar I was using to make the upgrades for the cobble gen. And I think that's it for everything down here. So, and elevators. We had gotten a few elevators from our quests. Elevators are super cheap to make. It's just 8 wool and an enderstone or ender pearl. And as you know, we have ender pearls for days because we have them being generated over there. So elevators are one of the most fantastic mods, by the way, if you've never used them. They're super simple. They have, you can have them be directional, which actually I kind of like. What the directional means is that if we go up here, so to use these, you just press spacebar, or to go down, you press shift, okay? And what directional means is that right now we are facing north, right? So if I go upstairs and I'm looking over here and I turn around and I face south, if I go downstairs, it's going to face me north, and it will always face me in the direction that I chose. So it doesn't matter, if I'm up here, I'm like, oh man, darn, I come over here and I come down here, bam, always going to be facing our crafting grid, which is fantastic. I like that. And then you can turn the arrow off if you would like to. You can also camouflage the blocks. If you just right click on it, you're going to camouflage it. It's still an elevator, but it's, it blends in. And you can empty hand. You can remove the camouflage with a shift right click. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And you can hide the arrow. So if you don't want to see, what direction it's going to be facing, it doesn't necessarily need the arrow to be facing. So bam. Anyway, so if we come up here, we have a 9x9 platform, and then we have these little offshoots here. I don't know what we're going to use this for, but it's here, so we got it. And then if we come up here, these are our 11x11 platforms. And then if you remember when we were exploring, we found these iron bridges. Super simple to make more of them. Iron bridge. That is just 3 iron and then some nuggets. So we made these bridges, and I just, they're connecting. When I was building this out, I didn't realize these were going to end up connecting if I did them 11x11. Initially, I had them as 9x9s, so there would have been a gap, but I'm like, let's make them a little bit bigger for future expansion and everything if you want to build anything, large structures on these. So I threw, 2 on each side, made it 11, and then these bumped up against each other. So technically we can just walk across these, and the bridges are unnecessary, but it's safer this way. This is OSHA approved. This would not be, you're going to just fall down there just like that. So yeah, we have these bridges. I don't know. Maybe we can put like, honestly, I don't know. Any suggestions for what can go on these little islands? They were kind of just little walkways. Maybe I can put some fences up so, you don't trip. Maybe I should put fences all around. But again, the factory blocks are supposed to delineate. Don't walk over there. So, yeah. But yeah, anyway, and so each of these have their own elevator coming back down to the main floor. And then if we go up, we can go up to here, which is the next level. And then this one, I put a ladder to get up. And if we go up top of here, this is just our top. This is probably where I want to have like all of the power gen. Like, all the power will come from the top of the base down. And then I initially had a macaw, which is where the bridges come from, has a metal glass door, which looked cool, but you have to have a button to open it, or a trapdoor, I'm sorry, and you have to have a button, and then trying to hit a button while coming up a ladder is a pain, so we nixed that idea. And then Immersive has these metal ladders, which are super simple recipe too. It's just iron. So we have iron, aluminum, or steel rods, and I guess I didn't realize I could use aluminum, but it's just two ingots. Same thing with iron, 2 ingots makes the rods, and then you can make the ladders. And yeah, that's that. And I went with ladders here because, you know, you're going up to the power. You need to, you know, you got to take it slow. You can't jump up to your power. You know, you might blow the base up or something if you have a reactor. I don't know. I just thought it looked nice. So there is our oil rig-ish base. Oh, and I realized I missed putting the columns down for this section. So let's get some more columns. I'm going to need more. I'm also going to need another chisel. My chisel broke. Actually went through 2 chisels, by the way. And I have a quest to complete because I made a diamond wand to help me with the construction of everything. And feral flare lantern as well. Ring of the mantle. Oh, and I made advanced pipe upgrade too because I didn't know if, copy paste gadget. That would have been handy. I didn't know if the gold one was going to have the round robin, so I went ahead and made the other one. Don't I already have a ring of the mantle? Yes, I do. It's not the one I want. I want the ring of aura or something like that. But the copy and paste gadget's nice. That would have been really helpful. I mean, remember we talked about these and I said I was going to make these before I did all the building? Yeah, that didn't happen. And then, yeah, I'll just tell you, it actually wasn't so bad to do the building because these blocks are super easy to break. And so I just used these as building blocks as I was building. So, you know, we could build up and then I could build the platforms around and then build up. Since I'm not like doing anything weird around it or anything. It's all squared edges. It was actually not too difficult to do the actual building, especially since we have elevators available to us. Flight would have helped, which is, as you can see, I have a jetpack on our to-do list, but I didn't want to get the jetpack without you guys. So it was all manual process. Interesting that those two don't stack either. I need another set of factory. Sure, you can work. And then I need a chisel. That's chisel and bits chisel. We need iron chisel. Let's do diamond and then upgrade. So then you are going to be columns for me. And let's finish this one off. Bam. And just like that, our base is complete for the time being. So down here, I'm probably going to convert all of this over to dirt instead of being cobblestone and sand. And then I'll square it off. Like, you know, we'll get rid of these little offshoots and then I'll square this off to the edges more so than it already is. So actually, I already did that kind of, except apparently... Oh, this one must be one longer. Or I messed up somewhere because all the other ones have it going to the last one. Except for this row. Uh-oh. What did I do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's correct, because it should be 13. 13 this way, 13 this way, you're the center. So this is actually one wider. So look, it actually worked out perfectly that we did this because I flubbed this up initially when I made this. So yeah, we'll end up, I'll square all this off, probably convert all this to grass because we're going to need grass for like Botania, for just general planting and stuff like that. So, yeah, we'll convert that over. But yeah, that's our base. Where we're going to put all of our stuff, I have no idea. I need to really start moving everything. Like get our power gen up top. I do have, maybe we should set up, I don't even know. Really, first things first, we need to get our power up here so that we can start moving it around. And we do have, like I said, we have flux available to us. So we can get flux plugs and I think we got flux plugs, so we just need to get flux points, which we can make. I do want to work on making more flux dust, though. And the only recipe for that is going to be tempered glass jar, which we can do. This is not too terrible to make, but that'll get us the flux points so we can start working on, flux networks and everything like that. So we can get wireless power, because what I don't want to do is run wires all the way through here. The only other thing that we have to do is from refined, it's the wireless thingies, wireless network receivers. The only caveat with these is these take netherite ingots. So we're kind of at a stand still with this because we don't have netherite available to us super simple yet. I mean, we are producing it down somewhere underneath one of these things. Bad idea. I forgot I don't have a no fall damage. We are producing netherite, or these netherite little scrap thingies here that we can use inside of the tempered glass jar, and that'll get us some scrap. But man, it's 9 per, and we're only getting, we have 2 netherite scrap. That's not even enough for an ingot. We would need 2 more for 1 ingot, and we need multiple ingots for those network receivers. So we're going to be running cables for refined storage for a while, at least, until we can get I wonder, does the quantum quarry, the quantum quarry, what are these other quantum things from applied energistics, will this mine netherite? I would need 2 netherite to test it, and then we have ender pearl blocks, we can get that. But will this get us netherite? Also, will it get us ore instead of these chunks and everything? I don't know how this quantum quarry works. I'd have to go pop into a test world to see. Also, does it take power? I'm going to assume it takes power. But yeah. So anyway, oh, that's not the elevator. Oh, this is. Let's get knock some of these things out. So ferro flare lanterns we took care of. So I want to go ahead and start working on getting us a jetpack. It'll just make it so that we can move around a little bit easier. So we should be able to make this. I have enough iron left over. So we have a comparator, and then we need a leather strap. And then we need these iron thrusters, which is going to require us to make 2 furnaces, and we have blaze powder, so we don't have to worry about that. And bam, there's an iron jetpack. That's not a quest. Interesting. Should be. And then if we want to go to gold tier, I'm trying to see what's the difference. If we put this on, this goes into our jetpack slot, which is nice that we have a jetpack slot, by the way. So we put this here, and then I go to our controls, and we go to jetpacks. Engine is J, hover is H. Oh, what are you? K? Oh, look, there's just a quick hover mode enabled. Doesn't have emergency hover though. So yeah, there we go. It's not the fastest thing in the world, but it's better than nothing. And it gets us moving around. Do we have the, yeah, let's do this. Let's turn the jetpack sound. I want it on, but not that loud. Well, I can't hear it at all now. There we go. That's better. So now we can tell when we're jetpacking, but we're not super duper crazy loud. Now, the one caveat with this thing is I think that when we upgrade this, it's going to lose its power, which is just great. Let's get another 2 furnaces. You. Okay. What did I do? All right. And then you is this. Out of blaze powder, but we're not. I have a little bit over here. And I should have just put the blaze powder right here. Okay, and then this, and then this, and then we need a redstone block. Upgrade you. Bam. Yeah, and you lose your power. And then you're just going to fill back up with power, which is fantastic. And then diamonds. That's a lot of diamonds. I don't think I have that many diamonds. I do not have that many diamonds available to me. So gold tier is where we're going to cap out. And look, we ran out of power, which is great. Let's put these chunks that we have in here. No, don't do the thing. Oh, it already did it. Well, let's turn you off of auto input. No, that's not what I wanted. Turn off that. Oh, I forgot that I ran all that stuff through earlier through the 2XOR processing. I didn't even know I had all this stuff in here. Huh, I have plenty of iron. I completely forgot that even existed because I've been doing it by, I've been doing it with the induction smelter and going manually, here to here to here to here, just doing them one at a time so that we can get them tripled. But what the heck? I forgot that even existed. All right. Well, there's a TheAndrata derp for you. But anyway, so we got the jetpack. How much is this jetpack better? Oh, that is significantly better than the iron tier. We do need to figure out power, but yeah, this is much better. Okay, I like that. We'll take that, and then so I can imagine the diamond tier is just even faster than that. Do I have diamond chunks? Like, how are we doing on our diamond? Oh, we have quite a few. Like, it's even faster to just do a little jump real quick and then let that do that. You know what? It's probably faster for me to just do this. Give me those. You go there. We need a little bit more cinnabar. And by a little bit, I mean we have a lot of cinnabar available to us. Maybe this will get us enough diamonds to get up to the diamond tier. I'm just curious now. How fast is the diamond tier comparatively? Let's also work on, while those are cooking up, let's check out the magma crucible. What do we need to make this? Invar gears, cast iron nuggets. I want to see how much faster is this versus the other lava production. Nether bricks. Okay, that was easy. Redstone flux coil. Tin gear. Machine frame. And applied energy. Just any glass? Am I out of glass? Oh, I guess so. Ah, look at that. 59 diamonds. It was almost 1-to-1, really. We had 53 of those chunks, and then we got 59 diamonds out of it. So that's not too bad. Okay, and that's you. Magma Crucible. Should be a quest. Now, this is going to require power and cobblestone. So let's get cobblestone. Let's get, I think I have an extra, yes. I also tried to make a filter for this to see if we could filter out for our induction smelter to just have one item come out of there. It does not work. Oh, turn off. All right, let's set this up here. And then let's see. Okay, so you're going to do your thing. And boy, are you slow. Are you even doing anything? Oh yeah, look at that progress, 1%. So if I put this in here, okay, yeah, that is slow. Okay, now we're at 14%. Let's take our upgrades out of one of these guys and see if does that help at all? No, I don't even know if we were to upgrade to like the resonant tier or anything, would that even help? Like, I don't know. That's slow. That is slow. We'll let it run because it's there, but I don't know if that's going to be any faster than this, than our other lava gen, which means that we're just going to have to, well, set up multiple of these. So what I should do is get the drippers going again. But then you got to drip lava onto them, so then it's a pain. Drip. Just so we can get some more blue magma blocks, because I did this once already to make. I think I have one blue magma in here. Yes, I do have a blue magma because I had to use one for the high temperature for the cobblestone. So I had this running while I was building. But yeah, so that's one blue magma, but we need more. And I got to remember, what is it? It's stone, right? You're dripping. No, yeah. Oh, wait, we can actually craft this? Oh, well, that's easy. How do we make magma cream? Slime ball and blaze powder? We can do that. All right. Well, we have one for now. That'll at least double our our process here. So what I can do is I can move this whole thing. We could put this, I guess lava could, I mean, it's part of our power gen system. We're probably going to switch over to a lava based power gen because it's infinite. Not that the lapidary dynamo is bad or anything like that, but it's not super duper fast. Or not that it's not fast, it's not infinite. Yes, we do get a ton of stuff here. Like we have another 482 and 376. I get that, but at the same time, it's technically not infinite. We could run out at some point, and that would be terrible. But I mean, that's 1,000 of each, and they last forever. I don't know. Maybe the lapidary dynamos are the way to go, but we need more lava anyway. So yeah, we could come up here, and I could set the lava production up like back here, and we can just have rows. We can have like a trash can sitting here or something. We can have the magma blocks sit here, a cobble gen somewhere here that provides cobble to all of them, since we have, it's only every 7 seconds, and then the cobble gens produce every 1 second, so there should be enough. But we just set up a bunch of jars with auto processors, and then just get a bunch of lava. I think that's the way to go, like, because as it stands now, this is not going to work. The magma crucible is not going to work, and this is going to be slow. So I guess that's what I'm going to do. I'll do that in between episodes. We'll go ahead. I'll set up more of these. I'll try and make this look nice up top, so that way we can get some lava going. So let's go ahead and just let's just break this whole thing. You come with me. Everybody come with me. And then this drawer has plenty. Like, yeah, we have 2,000 cobblestone in this drawer, so we don't even need to really do anything special. This cobble gen can just still continue to sit there, and then it'll build up its buffer too. And remember, we're gonna get rid of these things, so I'm not gonna worry about fixing that for now. But we'll, I'll come up here, and maybe the lava can come here, and then just power will be there. I like that idea. But we can set this up so, like, I don't know. We're going to want the trash can to sit somewhere like this. And then everything's going to pipe into this trash can. So we're going to have pipes coming off, so we can have like magma, jar, and then cobble gen here. If we put the cobble gen here with the compacting drawer sitting on top of it, we can have a magma block sitting here. I said I was going to do this in between in between episodes, but now I'm conceptualizing, so I have to do it now for my brain. So if we set this here, those two will automatically connect. So we can set this to be cobble or lava, and then we need to get actually, you know what? Stop. We need buffer tank somewhere. Let's think about this. We could shift it back one, or the buffer tank could sit up on top, really. I want it to look nice too. I don't want it to be like super duper ugly. And if I put this buffer tank up top, it's not gonna look the greatest. Like, we have this new base. I don't want it to be all funky looking, because again, remember, we're gonna have the ender tank too. That's gonna need a pipe going into it. I think that'll work well though. But if we move this, so let's put the trash can here, hopper here, and then we can put the cobble gen in the drawer here. Cobble gen drawer. There we go. So that'll connect there. And then, well, that'll run. But I got to get to the hopper. Huh. You getting lava? Yeah, you're getting lava. All right, well, I'll figure this out, like I said, in between episodes. So that's it for this episode. If you enjoyed, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. I do appreciate it, and it really does help out the channel. And thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.